Ublalotak, Kanuik Pisi. Today is Friday. What day? All day today. Let's be always do cooperate and let's treat including ourselves. Today we are talking about testing. No, not the dreaded testing. Well, tests are difficult, but tests are also a part of life. Did you know that adults have to pass tests if they want to get their driver's license, if they want to be pilots, if they want to be engineers, if they want to be teachers, if they want to work at the water plant? There's a license to be accountants, to be bookkeepers, to be a cook. You have to pass a food card license. Plumbers have a license. Electricians have a test for their license. Health aides have to pass tests. Nurses, dental assistants, lawyers, mechanics. The list goes on and on. Tests are a part of our life and they are difficult. But let's pause and think about being a student. What about tests and students? If you have questions about testing, that would be completely reasonable. So here's one question. Why? Why do we have to take those tests on the computer? The tests we take on the computer that are special tests where you're really trying to do your best, those are required by the state of Alaska. In fact, our state has laws about students going to school and laws about how teachers have to test them. The goal behind this is to see what students are learning and what they need, and it's very important you try your best on the test. Another perfectly logical question would be, what kind of a test are we going to take next? The next computer test that we're going to take is called the MAP growth test. Everyone in school except for our little kindergartners have taken this several times. Remember, the MAP growth test has 3 parts. First there's reading, then there's math, and for older students only, there's language usage, which measures how well you can put words together in English. So now I bet you're wondering, when are we going to take the MAP growth test? Well, I do have an answer for that. It starts on Monday, September 9th, and we'll try to finish up as much as we possibly can next week. So that brings us to the biggest question of all. How? How do we survive the MAP test, and how do we even do good on a test like that? Let's start out by talking about things you don't do if you want to be successful on a test. Well, you don't sit any old crazy way, and you certainly don't bother people. And you don't be loud, and you don't whisper and giggle. All of those things would give you a bad testing experience. You wouldn't perform well, and you'd hurt the performance of your friends. So what do? You get lots of rest so that you're in a good mood and able to function well. You remember to eat. Remember, your brain consumes a lot of energy when you're thinking hard. You focus. You put your attention exclusively on the test. You do one question at a time. Take your time. Focus on that question till you've done your best. You check your work. Make sure you answered all those questions. You keep your attitude positive. Believe you can, and you probably will. And you stretch and move and breathe to give your body a chance to relax, your brain a little break, and then go back to focusing. So what's the end result for you? Well, after you're done with your testing on each of your areas that you tested, and you get to see how well you did. Here's a student who went up, went down a little bit, and your goal is to go up and up higher. Look at that. That's great learning right there. You're not in a contest with anyone else except for yourself to try to improve your score and improve your points and go up and up and up. And we'll be sure to give you your results so that your hard work and your good efforts can be seen right on your very own graph. So have a good Friday and a good weekend. Get lots of rest. And next week, we're going to tackle those map tests, get them done, roll right through them. I want you to do the best you can on those tests, and let's see some wonderful scores.